Yes, indeed. Welcome. All right, from Clothing Primary, Kesia McCarthy. Kesia, come now. Kesia, come right up. As you hear me, please come right up and take a seat. Sit right beside her, Kesia, right beside her. Yes. Then we have from Frankfield Primary, Kiara Taylor. Ciara Taylor. Where's Ciara? Oh, Ciara, step up, man. Step up and smile. It's a new day, and you have to give thanks. Alright. From Woodlands Primary, Alicia Duncan. From Woodlands Primary, Alicia Duncan. And please leave your books. Now. You're entering a sterile era that no books are allowed in this space, okay? No books are allowed here. Yes, you're entering a sterile era, so you have to be nothing at all, no paper, nothing at all in your hand, nothing at all. Please put away all the papers, fellas. Put away all the papers. All you need to do, all I want to see is your name tags. Yes, all I want to see the name tags. All right, put away. All right, so we're moving on to Marlene Primary now, and we go to Giovanni Alvaranga. Giovanni, yes, Giovanni. Then we move to the primary and infant, Joshua Williams. Moses struck the rock and he brought forth water. Joshua was in the mix as well. Then from Grovetown Primary, you call Danica Johnson.
All other persons we get to watch it. They must be. So like, who want me a friend on Facebook or see?
Alright, back to Grovetown we go, and we now call Samuel Cassell. Is it Cassell or Cassels? Huh? Is it just sell or he sells? What is it? Cassell? No S, alright? So that's Samuel Cassell. Then we move on to Proudon Primary, Tashika Campbell. Come along, Tashika. Next we move to Frankfield Primary, Tammy Gay Francis. Okay, leave a space for Tammy Gay then. And please tell her to report to me when she returns to the room. Woodlands, Izania Makala. Izania Makala. Izania, I know that name. Yes. Izania Makala. Alright. From Marley Primary, Kimora Johnson. Kimora. Is it Kimora? Kimora Johnson. Then we move to Bracknell Primary, Nordalia Crawford. Nordalia, oh my goodness. Nordalia Crawford. Alright, moving on. Yes, Tammy Gay. Can you take that empty seat right between those two young ladies? Thank you. Grovetown Primary, Jordan Henry. And Alright, now we are back to New Broughton Primary. Is it Rennie Smith? Rennie Smith. And please do not pronounce me Smith. It's not Smith. Smith. Yeah. Rennie Smith. Yes. Smith. From Blount Primary, Derek Cassels. Is there an S on this Cassels? Oh, alright. So we have a Cassel and we have a Cassel. So yeah. Yes, indeed. Alright, moving on to Frankfield Primary, and we have Leticia Brown. Leticia Brown. Leticia Brown. Where's Leticia? Leticia. Come on. And then Woodlands Primary, Stacy and Wright. Stacy and Wright. From Mile Hill we have Chevenise Alvaranga. From Prattville we have Shantoy Evans. Shantoy Evans. Shantoy Evans. Yes indeed. From Grovetown Primary, we have Sharika Dixon. Seems as if we're going to need some more chairs here. From New Broughton, Christina Days. Christina. From Plowden, is this Dendre Christian? The what? So who spelled this? Who spelled this like this? D-E-N-D-R-E? What? Okay. D-E-M-A-R-C. Oh. Alright, let me also pause to welcome Mr. Roy Robinson, a business extraordinaire, business exponent from Mandeville. Welcome, Mr. Robinson. Okay, yes. So we're at the Marco Christian, and then we're going to move to Jardine Taylor from Frankfield. Jardine Taylor. We need some more chairs here. We need some more chairs. We need some more chairs. Mr. Francis? Mr. Francis, we need some more chairs. We need some more chairs. We need some more chairs. Oh. Alright, guys, can you enjoy your chairs down? Down this way. Each person just get up, start stay in line, stay in order. Do not break the line. Just put the chairs down. No man. We're supposed to have 28 chairs. 28 chairs. We have 7 schools, 4 spellers from each school. My mathematics will tell me that should be having 28. Yeah. And I was a maths teacher, so. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yes. A maths teacher is always a maths teacher. Yes. Okay, from Woodlands Primary, we invite Roger Hamilton. Roger. From Mali Primary, Natalia Garrison.
Woodlands Primary.
From Bradford Primary, Kwana Johnson. Is it Kwana? Chuana Johnson. And finally from Grovetown Primary, Nikkei Edwards. Can I have a program? All right, and we're asking persons in the house here, if you have mistakenly taken up some programs that we had, could you just check in your files to see if someone has mistakenly taken them up, please? But they were here, but they just can't go now. Can you just check in your files, please, to see if
we must apologize for this because things like these happen. We have so much files in our hand, so the programs are misplaced. So the children that were sitting right there, perhaps, can you look among your stuff? You had a bunch of papers in your hand. Possible that you mistakenly take up the papers with your paper. So if you put any papers in your bag, would you just look quickly in your bag if you see a bunch of papers? Please just cooperate with us. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Smith, Mr. Francis, can we give out the programs to the guests who are here, and also one to each school? Mr. Errol Anderson, we're asking you to join us anytime soon. Yes. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Is it still morning? Yes, it is actually 25 minutes after 11 now. We should have started some time ago. But let me take the opportunity to apologize for the late start. It's the first staging of this event in this division. And I guess there will be hiccups. So I know that you have been patient enough. And I think you should give yourselves also a rousing round of applause for being so patient. Clap yourselves, man. Clap yourselves. Let me say welcome to the Grovetown Cluster of Schools Spelling Bee competition for 2019. Of course, this is a noble competition. My name is Oren Osborne. I'm the field supervisor at the Social Development Commission, and I'm also your spelling master today. At this time, we are going to move quickly into the program, and we'll invite the principal for the Woodlands Primary School, Mr. Errol Anderson, to make his opening remarks. Can you put your hands together for Mr. Anderson?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Woodlands Primary and Infant. We are happy to have you with us this morning, and I'm certain that you're going to enjoy the competition. You're going to enjoy good sportsmanship, and you're going to ensure that you listen keenly, attentively, and give it your best shot. Let me welcome the Social Development Commission with us today, and of course the brainchild behind all of this, our Councillor Icival Brown from the Grovetown Division, and media persons with us and other guests. Welcome, teachers as well, students. We hope that your time today will be rewarding. Just to be a part of this exercise tells you that you are special. You have been chosen from among so many other children at your school or from your school. And it seems then that you are among the best of the best. So I'm going to encourage you to work hard, think hard, syllabicate, put your sounds together, and execute. I want to wish you best of luck, and may the best team win. Put your hands together for yourselves. Thank you very, very much. Have a good competition.
Thank you very much, Mr. Anderson. Can you put your hands together again and give Mr. Anderson, Mr. Errol Anderson, principal for the Woodlands Primary School, a round of applause. We invite Mrs. Nishba Daniel Smith to take us through a short devotional exercise.
Okay, so we're way behind, so we're just going to stand for prayer. Let's go in it. For your presence, Lord. We just want to thank you for this new day. We just want to thank you for this opportunity where we can gather together. Let your presence be felt, let it be heard, let it be seen. Let everything be done in decency and order. As we give you thanks in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
perspective. And it is now over to the conceptualizer, the brainchild of this competition, Councillor Iceville Brown from the Grovetown Division, who thought about this activity, and she approached the SDC, and we sat together and we planned with the teachers, and here we are today. Put your hands together as we welcome at this time. So welcome to you all, Councillor Iceville Brown.
To see you. Good day, students. Good day, students. Let me recognize the SDC team. And we have with us my pastor, Mistress Valda Bennett, looking so lovely over there in the red. She's a JP also. We have with us Mr. Roy Robinson, coordinator for the Jamaica Labour Party. He's a businessman from Mandeville. And we have some persons here. We have Andre Hebert. He's the media man. Thank you, Mr. Hebert, doing a great job. If you look on Facebook, you can see where we are doing good things. And anybody else who I did not recognize, please see with me. Did I say teachers? Did I say teachers? Good day, teachers. Okay, we have here Mr. Nick Stevens, Peace Corps volunteer. I don't know which country he's from. Could you tell me, Mr. Nick?
From America.
Oh, you're from America. America is a country that everybody wants to go to. If I ask a question, who would want to go to Canada, England, America? I know the answer would be, you tell me.
Me.
Yeah? Yes, some want to go to Canada, but I'm sure the majority of you here want to go to America. Okay. I'm excited this morning. I feel so good. And you know why? I represent the Grovetown Division, and I always thought about putting on a spelling bee competition for some schools in my division. And then the thought came to me and I said, yes, let us speak to the SDC team. They're very helpful persons. And I just want to pick them up this morning. We have here with us Mr. Osborne, the field supervisor, SDC, spelling master. He's also a math teacher, I know, so I'm going to link up with him to get some training in that field. Okay, we have Mr. Francis here, and we have Mrs. Timid. And I've seen Miss Beverly Booth, parish manager. She'll be here later, so we'll see the great lady. She's in charge. I am happy that I could sponsor this competition. I also want to take the opportunity to thank persons who helped me along, who helped to sponsor this competition. I won't call any names, but they know who they are. I want to say thank you, but I'm going to single out a special name. Mr. Ron Hebert is my campaign manager for the Grovetown Division. You know, he called me so often. It not start yet. I said, no, Mr. Hebert, everything is under control. I just want to say, do your best. All schools are mine, I represent them. But I just want to single out a special school, the Marley Hill Primary School. And you might ask me why. I'm from Marley Hill, and I used to attend that school in my early days. So, Mrs. Hall, I hope you do the training right, you know, because I would love to see Marley Hill come on top. It is my school. You have to forgive me, but it's just the truth. So I want you all to sit back and relax. Don't be nervous. Just focus. Try to remember what you study and go out there and give it your best. May the best school win. Thank you very much.
Wow, Councillor Icival Brown, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together again. She is the reason why we are here today, along with the Almighty Father. Yes. So it is good for us to be here today. Primary school spelling bee competition. Yes. We are gonna get into the start of the competition shortly, but I will just give an overview of the competition. Let me just get a few things together here. Alright. This competition, we have started it with the 7 schools, primary schools within the Grovetown division, right? We asked the schools to select 6 spellers, 4 to spell on the day, and 2 reserves. Alright? So today, all the participants will receive certificates, both the spellers and the reserves. Alright? We will be asking questions, going right words, we will be posing words right around to the spellers. Alright? We have words. Okay? Unfortunately, we should have got some social studies words, but we didn't see none of them at all. Yeah? Pardon? You have some? Did the schools, alright, my next question, did the schools get social studies words? Okay. Can I have a copy of it? Can I have a copy of the social studies? Huh? It's on the original list? Can I have a copy? Just a copy of it? Yeah, this is it? Alright, I have a copy of it. Yes. Alright? Okay. So I just now go through rules, and we want the spellers to listen. Alright? Spellers, listen up. And we're going to ask persons that when we pose the words, that you keep quiet, no prompting. Yes, no prompting. No gesticulation, none of that will be accepted. Alright? We have 10 rules. After the spelling, rule 1. After the spelling master gives the speller a word, the speller will be encouraged to pronounce the word before and after spelling it. However, the judges may not disqualify a speller for failing to pronounce the word either before or after spelling it. but it would be good that before you spell, you pronounce the word, and after you spell it, yes, you also pronounce the word. But we will not disqualify you if you do not do so. And just to say that our judges are Mrs. Judith Nelson Glanville and Mrs. Mishka Daniel Smith.
All right.
So we're going to ask those two persons now to take the table and a copy, an additional copy of the words. Or you want to stay there? Yes. This is Glanville. So Rule 2. It is the responsibility of the speller the judges may not disqualify a speller for asking a question. 3. The speller may announce, the speller may ask the pronouncer to say the word again. Define it, if it's possible. Use it in a sentence. Provide the part of speech and or provide the language of origin. The pronouncer shall grant all such requests until the judges agree that the word has been reasonably clear to the speller. 4. The judges may disqualify any speller who ignores a request to start spelling. So if the timekeeper says to you start spelling, you need to conform. You need to obey the ruling, or else you can be disqualified. 5. Having started to spell a word, a speller may stop and start over. The speller must tell the judges that he or she is starting over, and he or she may start over only once. Alright, spellers? So if you're in the middle of a word, you may stop and start over, but you can only do that once. Oh my goodness. 6. The competition will be conducted in a knockout format. That means that as soon as you misspell a word, you're out. Okay? And just to add also that wherever a student drops out, points will be awarded to you, and that goes towards the accumulation of points for your school. So we will tabulate where the 4 spellers drop out, and then we will give a total figure for that school. And this is how we will arrive at the champion school. So it is based on the position that the speller drops out. If you drop out at 28, because we have 28 spellers, it is 1 point. If you drop out at 27, it is 2 points you get. And that adds to the school total. If you drop out at 26, you get 3 points. Alright? If you drop out, if you are the winner, you get 28 points. If you are second, you get 27 points. If you are placed as third, it is 26 points, and it goes right down the line. Okay? Alright? 6. Said that already. The competition will be conducted in a knockout format. 7. Upon missing the spelling of a word, the speller immediately drops out of the competition. The next word on the pronouncer's list is given to the next speller. 8. If a word has 1 or more homonyms, the pronouncer will indicate which word is to be spelled. If the listed word is not properly identified, either by defining it or distinguishing the homonym. Any correct spelling of any homonym of the word will be accepted. 9. The speller shall not be disqualified for failing to note that a word is a proper noun. However, to identify a word that is capitalized, the speller can say if he needs to. For argument's sake, for example, if I post to you Comfort Hall. Comfort Hall is the name of a community. Then, if you want, you can say capital C-O-M-F-O-R-T, capital H-A-L-L, right? But we will not penalize you, so to speak, if you do not indicate that the word starts with a capital letter. Understood? Okay. And last but not least, the judges are in complete control of the competition. Their decision is final. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready? Are you ready? Yes. Huh? They're nervous? Why? Just sit, relax, and enjoy because you're all bright students. Ladies and gentlemen, can you put your hands for the spellers? Reserves. Can you put your hands for the teachers who have worked assiduously with these students to bring them up to this level? I need another round of applause for the teachers. That's the spirit. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. Judges, my officials, and then we will be into the spell out. Okay? Thank you. Anybody with a pencil, can we borrow a pencil, please? You get it back. You get it back. Getting everything together, yeah? We're going to start. Yes. All right, here we go. We are ready. Spellers, are you ready? Okay. Spellers, you're going to use that microphone that is right there. You just step to the microphone and spell your word, okay? We now invite Tiana Lawrence from New Brown Primary. Tian. Tian, spell the word admission.
ADMISSION.
That's correct. From Plowden Primary, Kesia McCarthy. Kesia, spell the word advertisement.
Advertisement. ADVERTISMENT.
That's incorrect. It is ADVERTISEMENT. So ladies, at this time, leaving us, it is Kesia McCarthy from Cloud Primary. Can you give her a round of applause? Moving on, we now invite from Frankfield Primary, Ciara Taylor. Ciara, spell the word ameliorate. Ameliorate.
AMILIORATE.
That's incorrect. It is AMELIORATE. So leaving us at this time, ladies and gentlemen, Ciara Taylor from Frankfield Primary. All right, moving on to Woodlands Primary. Woodlands Primary, Alicia Duncan. Alicia, spell the word beautiful.
BEAUTIFUL.
That's correct. That's correct. Next we move to Mali Primary, Giovanni Alvarango. Giovanni, spell the word catalog.
Catalog. CATALOG.
That's incorrect. It is CATALOG. UE. So at this time, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Marley Primary. Next we move to Joshua Williams from Prattville Primary. Joshua, spell the word decision.
Decision. DECISION.
That's correct. That's correct. Then we move to Grovetown Primary, Danica Johnson. Danica, spell the word dialogue.
Dialogue. DIALOGUE.
That's correct. Next we move to Samuel Cassell from New Broughton Primary. Eric, spell the word discussion.
A correction and
Somewhere.
somewhere. And somewhere catching.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Discussion.
Tashika, Miss Tashika. You're from Brogan Primary?
No, sir. No, button.
Sorry, Samuel Cassier. Sorry, Samuel. Sorry. Spell the word discussion.
Discussion. DISCUSSION.
That's correct. Next we move to Cloud Primary, Tashika Campbell. Tashika, spell the word document. Tell me again. Spell the word editor.
Editor. EDITOR.
That's correct. Next we move to Ezania McCullough from Woodlands Primary. Ezania, spell the word entourage.
E-A-R-G-E.
Well, that's incorrect. It is E-N. Macallo from Woodlands Primary. Next we move to Chimoka Johnson. Am I right? Chimoka? Chimora. That's how Chimora Johnson. Chimora. Spell the word fascinate.
Fascinate. F-A-S-C-I-N-A-T-E.
That's correct. Next we move to Nordelia. Nordelia Crawford from Prattville Primary and Infant. Nordelia. Spell the word generous.
Generous. G-E-N-E-R-O-U.
That's correct. Next we move to Grovetown Primary. Jordan Henry. Jordan, spell the word fierce.
Fierce. F-I-E-R-C-E.
Just like that? That's correct. That's correct. Next we move to Renee Smith from New Broughton Primary. Renee, spell the word glamour.
G-L-A-M-O-U-R.
That's correct. That's correct. Glamour. Next we move to Derek Cassell. Derek, spell the word highlight.
Highlight. H-I-G-H-T-L-I-G-H-T.
Judges? That's incorrect. Incorrect. The correct spelling, Derek, stand up. It's H-I-G-H-L-I-G-H-T. Alright? So, leaving us at this time, ladies and gentlemen, Derek Cassell from Grovetown Primary. Next we move to Leticia Brown. From Frankfield Primary. Leticia, spell the word humorous.
H-U-M-U-R-O-U-S.
That's correct. Next we move to Stacey and Wright from Woodlands Primary. Stacey, spell the word illegible.
Illegible. E-L-I-G-I-B-L-E. Gible.
That's incorrect. It is Illegible. So leaving us at this time, Stacy and Wright, Woodlands Primary. Moving on to Chevanese Almaranga, Romani Primary.
Emibate.
That's incorrect. It is Immediate. So Chevanese Almaranga from Mali Primary is out. Can you give her a round of applause? As we move on now to judges, they're okay. To Shantoy Evans, and Pactville Primary and Infant. Shantoy, spell the word itinerary.
Itinerary. I-T-E-R. R-R-Y.
A-R-Y. So leaving us at this time, Shantoy Evans from Pactville Primary. We are going to ask the students to move around, close up the gaps, and do not disturb where you're sitting. Just do not disturb where you're sitting. From Grovetown Primary, we now invite Sharika Dixon.
Yes, I want competition. They call that later. Yes.
Sharika, spell the word jealous.
Jealous.
That's correct. We move on to New Broad Primary, Christina Days. Christina, spell the word occasion. No, that's incorrect. It is Occasion. So leaving us at this time with the primary. Next we move to DeMarco Christian from Flow. DeMarco, spell the word narrator.
Narrator. N-A-R-A-T-O-R.
That's incorrect. It It is Narrator. So leaving us at this time, ladies and gentlemen, the Markham Christian and Golden Primary. Next we move to Jardine Taylor from Frankfield Primary. Jardine, spell the word racism.
Racism. R-E-C-I-S-M.
That's correct. Next we move to Roger Hamilton from Woodlands Primary. Roger, spell the word qualify. Speak up in the mic, man. Speak up.
You.
That's incorrect. It's Q-U-A-L-I-T-Y. Please do not leave the microphone until I am finished with spelling the word correctly for you, alright? Alright, so leaving us at this time, ladies and gentlemen, it is none other than Jardine Price from Frankfield Primary. I'm sorry. Next we move to Nathalia Garrison from Marley Hill Primary. Natalia, spell the word vicious.
Vicious. V-I-S-C-I-O-U-S.
That's incorrect. It is V-I-C-I-O-U-S. So ladies and gentlemen, Natalia Garrison from Marley Primary is out. Give her a rousing round of applause. Then we move to Prattville Primary and Infant, Kuwana Johnson. Kuwana, spell the word obsess.
Obsess. U-P-C-E-S-S.
That's incorrect. It is O-B-S-E-S-S. So Kuwana Johnson from Prattville Primary and Infant is out. Can you give her a round of applause? Next we move to Nikki Edwards from Grovetown Primary. Nikki, spell the word separate.
Separate. S-E-P-E-R-A-T-E.
That's incorrect. S-E-P-A-R-A-T-E. That's the spelling. So leaving us at this time, ladies and gentlemen, Nikki Edwards from Grovetown Primary. Give her a rousing round of applause. So ladies and gentlemen, we are now left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So a half of the contingent has been eliminated. And I'm sure Mr. Johnson, Mr. Robinson, Mr. Francis, the media personnel that are here, big up. We are happy because I would want you to turn your attention to the spellers. We have 8 girls and 4 boys. So the male gender is still alive and well. Can you give the boys a rousing round of applause? Also give the girls a rousing round of applause. At this time though, we are asking, we're going to give the students a break. A little 3 minutes break. But remember who you're sitting. Remember how you were sitting. You can remember that, fellas? You need a little water break?
Yes.
Huh? Alright. So at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a 3 minutes break. And we ask students to come back in. Kian Lawrence from Hebron Primary. Judges, are you there? Kian.
A-C-U-T-E.
That's correct. That's correct. Next we move to Tashika Campbell. Hold on.
Yeah, what? So mix up. Still have it.
Are you sure you're sitting in the same positions? Huh? All right, moving to Alicia Duncan from Woodlands Primary. Alicia, spell the word angle.
Angle. A-N-G-L-E.
That's correct. Then we move to Prattville Primary. Joshua Williams. Joshua, spell the word area.
Area. A-R-E-A.
That's correct. Moving on to Danica Johnson from Grovetown Primary. Danica, spell the word algebra.
Algebra. A-L-G-E-B-R-E. Algebra.
That's correct. Oh, please do not clap before I acknowledge the speller. Please do not clap before I acknowledge the correct spelling. Alright? We now move to Samuel Cassell from New Brown Primary. Samuel, spell the word average.
Average. A-V-E-R-A-D-E.
That's correct. Moving on to Tashika Campbell from Loudon Primary and Infant. Tashika, spell the word altitude.
Altitude. A-L-T-I-C-U-D-E.
That's incorrect. Altitude. A-L-T-I-T-U-D-E. Alright, so leaving us at this time, ladies and gentlemen, it is Tashika Campbell from Germany. And she is in 14th place. Can you give her another round of applause? Next we move to Kimora Johnson from Marlene Primary. Kimora, spell the word calculate.
Calculate. C-A-L-C-U-L-A-T-E.
That's correct. Next we move to Nordelia Crawford. Nordelia Crawford. Oh my goodness, when am I going to do this? Nordelia Crawford. Nordelia, spell the word circular.
C-I-R-C-U-L-A.
And judges, please speak in the mic, please.
Circular. C-I-R-C-U-L-A.
That's correct. Please, I'm asking you to speak in the mic. If it is too short, you can pull it up. If it is too tall, you can take it down. But please, we need to hear. Okay. Next we call Jordan Henry from Grovetown Primary. Jordan, spell the word convert.
Convert. C-O-N-V-E-R-T.
That's correct. Then we move to Tammy Francis from Frankfield Primary. Tammy, spell the word composite.
Composite. C-O-M-P-O-S-I-T-E.
That's correct. That's correct. Next we call Renee Smith from New York Primary. Renee, spell the word decimal.
Decimal. D-E-C-I-M-A-L. Decimal.
That's correct. Next we invite Leticia Brown from Frankfield Primary. Leticia, Spell the word degree.
Degree. D-E-G-R-E-E.
That's correct. Next we move to Sherika Dixon from Grovetown Primary. Sherika, spell the word diameter.
D-I-A-M-E-T-E-R.
That's correct. That's correct. And then we move over to Judy Taylor from Frankfield Primary. Judy Price. Taylor. Oh yes, sorry. Judy Taylor from Frankfield Primary. Judy, spell the word division.
Division. D-I-V-I-S-O-N.
That's incorrect. It is D-I-V-I-S-I-O-N. S-I-O-N. Said S-O-N. So leaving us at this time, it is Jardine Taylor from Frankfield. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we are left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 spellers. Give them a rousing round of applause. So we are back with Tian Lawrence. Tian. Tian, spell the word dimension.
Dimension. D-I-M-E-N-S-I-O-N.
That's correct. That's correct. Next we move to Alicia Duncan from Woodlands. Alicia, spell the word equation.
Q-U-A-T-I-O-N.
That's correct. Next we move to Joshua Williams from Bracknell Primary. Joshua, spell the word evaluate.
Evaluate. E-V-A-L-U-A-T-E.
That's correct. That's correct. And then we move to Danica Johnson from Grovetown Primary. Danica, spell the word exponent.
Exponent. E-X-P-O-N-E-N-T.
That's correct. That's correct. Then we move to Samuel Cassell from New Broad. Samuel, spell the word fraction.
Fraction. F-R-A-C-T-I-O-N.
That's correct.
Yes, Mr. Samuel.
Next we move to Kimora Johnson from Marley Hill.
One tomorrow. And these
Kimora, spell the word geometry.
Geometry. Geometry.
That's correct. Then we move to Nordelia Crawford. Did I get it right this time?
Yes, sir.
All right, Nordelia. Nordelia, spell the word horizontal. That's incorrect. It is HORIZONTAL. So leaving us at this time, ladies and gentlemen, it is Nordelia Crawford from Packville Primary and Infant. Next we invite Jordan Henry. Jordan, spell the word indices.
DESES.
No, that's incorrect. It is INDICES. So, leaving us at this time, ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Henry. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to turn your attention to the spellers. We are now with the top 10. Can you give them a rousing round of applause? I'm not that happy because we are now seeing a gender imbalance.
Yes.
Where we only have 2 males
Yes.
and 8 females. But I'm still happy that with the male gender, there is still a ray of hope. Amen. Amen. Right, Mr. Robinson? Right, Mr. Francis? Shalom, shalom, shalom.
Amen.
Next
We
year.
don't have any prize for you guys.
Next year, Mr. Robinson. At this time, we'll invite Tammy Gay Francis from Frankfield Primary. Tammy Gay, spell the word kilometer.
Kilometer.
That's correct. That's correct.
Good girl.
Hold on.
Yes, me know.
That's incorrect. Sorry, that's incorrect. We were expecting the TER instead of the TRE because we are operating from what is there on the list. And the same thing that happened to Marlene is the same thing that is happening here. So that's incorrect, coming here. Can you give her a rousing round of applause, please? Ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand that we have to be operating from the list that we have. All right, we cannot go beyond that. So although there might be another spelling to the word, we have to abide by the list that was presented to us, by the list that was also presented to the respective schools. All right? Okay? So now, we move to Unique Smith from New Broad Primary. Ready? Spell the word multiply.
Multiply. MULTIPLY.
That's correct. Next we move to Leticia Brown from Franklin Primary. Leticia, spell the word negative.
Negative. NEGATIVE.
That's correct. And then we move to Sharika Dixon from Grovetown Primary. Sharika, spell the word numerator.
NUMERATOR.
That's correct. That's correct. So now, we have 9 spellers left. 9 out of 28. Can you give them a rousing round of applause? So we're back to Tian Lawrence. Tian from New Broad Primary. Tian, spell the word media.
Media. MEDIAN.
That's correct. Next we move to Alicia Duncan from Woodlands Primary. Alicia, spell the word optical. Optical.
OPTICAL.
That's correct. That's correct. Next we move to Jordan Joshua Williams, sorry, Joshua Williams. Joshua, spell the word octagon. Octagon.
Octagon. OCTAGON.
That's correct. That's correct. Next we move to Danica Johnson from Grovetown Primary. Danica, spell the word rational.
RACINAL.
That's incorrect. It is Rationale, rational. So leaving us at this time, ladies and gentlemen, it is Damita Johnson from Brooktown Primary. So ladies and gentlemen, we are now left with 8 spellers, 6 girls and 2 boys. Give them a round of applause, please. Alright, so we're left with the top 8, ladies and gentlemen. We'll break for lunch now for about half an hour. 20 minutes. 20 minutes is alright. 20 minutes? Yeah, so we'll break for 20 minutes for lunch, alright? But remember how you were sitting? We stopped at, who was the last fellow? Eh? Samuel was the last person? You are the next person? Alright, we'll just finish the line then. Alright, so Samuel, you're the next. You're next. Samuel Cassell from New Broughton. Samuel. Spell the word rotation.
Rotation. R-O-T-A-T-I-O-N.
Just like that.
Yes.
He's correct. That's correct. Then we move to Kimora Johnson. From Marlin Primary. Kimora. Spell the word perimeter.
Perimeter. P-E-R-I-M-E-T-E-R.
That's correct. And then we move to Renee Smith from New Broughton Primary. Renee, spell the word pentagon.
Pentagon. P-E-N-T-A-G-O-N.
That's correct. Then we move over to Leticia Brown from Frankfield. Leticia, spell the word positive.
Positive. P-O-S-I-T-I-V-E.
That's correct. And then, last but not least, we move to Sharika Dixon from Grovetown Primary. Sharika, spell the word subtract.
S-U-B-T-R-A-C-T.
That's correct. That's correct. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are ending on a high note here for round 2. We'll be breaking for 20 minutes for lunch. Councillor Brown, are we ready?
We are ready.
Okay, so we're going to break for 20 minutes. It is now 25 minutes. It's now 5 minutes and proposing science words. In round 2, we had math words, and now in round 3, we will be starting with some science words. But I need you to turn your attention to the 8 spellers who are left, 8 out of 28, which means that 20 spellers have already dropped out. And we need to give these 8 spellers a rousing round of applause. Let's hear it. So, we are ready to begin. Judges, are you ready? And we're starting with science words. We start with Tian Lawrence from New Broughton Primary. Tian. Tian, spell the word habitat.
Habitat. Habitat.
That's correct. We're going to ask persons to be quiet. Next we move to Alicia Duncan from Woodlands Primary. Alicia, spell the word investigate.
Investigate. INVESTIGATE.
That's correct. Next we move to Joshua Williams from Prattville Primary and Infant. Joshua, spell the word humidity.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Humidity. 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 Humidity.
HUMIDITY.
That's correct. That's correct. Next we move to the other male. Samuel Cassell from New Broughton Primary. Samuel, spell the word reflection.
Reflection. REFLECTION.
That's correct. Next we move to Kimora Johnson from Marley Hill Primary. Kimora, spell the word immediate.
Immediate. IMMEDIATE.
That's correct. Then we move to Renee Smith from New Broughton Primary. Renee, spell the word membrane.
Membrane. MEMBRANE.
That's correct. Next we move to Lathecia Brown from Frankfield Primary. Lathecia, spell the word habitation.
Habitation. HABITION.
That's incorrect. It is HABITATION. So ladies and gentlemen, leaving us at this time, Lathecia Brown, 8th place finisher. Give her a rousing round of applause, please. And she represents Frankfield Primary School. We next move to Sharika Dixon from Grovetown Primary. Sharika, spell the word respiratory.
RESPIRATORY.
That's correct. So we are back with Tian Lawrence. Tian. Tian, spell the word transparent.
Transparent. TRANSPARENT.
That's correct. We're back now with Alicia Duncan from Woodlands. Alicia, spell Spell the word monoxide.
Monoxide. M-O-N-O-X-I-D.
That's correct. Now we move over to Joshua Williams from Prattville Primary and Infant. Joshua, spell the word survival.
Survival. S-U-R-V-I-V-A-L.
That's correct. Next we move to Samuel Kessel from New Broughton Primary. Samuel, spell the word substance.
Substance. S-U-B-S-T-A-N-C-E.
That's correct. Next, Kimora Johnson from Marley Primary. Kimora, spell the word particle.
Particle. P-A-R-T-I-C-L-E.
That's correct. Moving over to Renique Smith from New Broughton Primary. Renique, spell the word inhalation.
Inhalation. I-N-H-A-L-A-T-I-O-N.
That's correct. Next, Sharika Dixon from Grovetown Primary. Sharika, spell the word components.
C-O-M-P-O-N-E-N-T-S.
That's correct.
Yes, yes, yes.
We're back with Tian
Mr.
Lawrence. Tian,
Hello, hello.
spell the word dehydrate.
Dehydrate. D-E-H-Y-D-R-A-T-E.
That's correct.
If you know what,
Next, Alicia
he's working.
Duncan from Woodlands Primary.
No.
Alicia, spell the word conservation.
Conservation.
Alright.
C-O-N-S-E-R-V-A-C-I-O-N.
That's correct. Next, Joshua Williams from Prattville Primary and Infant. Joshua, spell the word contaminate.
Contaminate. C-O-N-T-A-M-I-N-A-T-E.
That's correct. Next, we move to Samuel Cassell from New Broughton Primary. Samuel, spell the word symptoms.
Symptoms. S-Y-M-P-T-O-M-S.
That's correct. That's correct. Next, Kimora Johnson from Marley Hill Primary. Kimora, spell the word aluminium.
Aluminium. A-L-U-M-I-N-I-U-M.
That's correct. Next, we move to Renique Smith from New Broughton Primary. Renique, spell the word geologist.
Geologist. G-E-O-L-O-G-I-S-T. Geologist.
That's correct. Next, we move to Sharika Dixon from Grovetown Primary. deforestation.
DEFORESTATI.
Next, we're back with Tian Lawrence. Tian, spell the word atmosphere.
Atmosphere. ATMOSPHERE.
That's correct. Moving over to Alicia Duncan from Woodlands Primary. Alicia, spell the word requirement.
Requirement. REQUIREMENT.
That's correct. Next we move to Joshua Williams from Prattville Primary. Joshua, spell the word ecosystem.
Ecosystem. ECOSYSTEM.
That's correct. Next, Samuel Kessel. Samuel, spell the word sedimentation.
Sedimentation. SEDIMENTATION.
That's correct. Next, Kimora Johnson from Marley Hill Primary. Kimora, spell the word artificial.
Artificial. ARTIFICIAL.
That's correct. Renique Smith from New Broughton Primary. Renique, spell the word amputate.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Amputate.
AMPUTATE.
That's correct. Next, Sharika Dixon from Grovetown Primary. Sharika, spell the word herbivore.
HERBIVORE.
That's correct. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, give the spellers a rousing round of applause. That is really well. They have been maneuvering the words well. Something good is happening in Grovetown Division, ain't it?
Yes, yes.
Yes, indeed. All right. Tian? Tian, spell the word degradation.
Degradation. DEGRADATION.
That's correct. That's correct. Next we move to Alicia Duncan from Woodlands Primary. Alicia, spell the word flammable.
ELE.
That's correct. Next we move to Joshua Williams from Prattville Primary and Infant. Joshua, spell the word terracing.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Terracing.
Terracing. TERESING.
That's incorrect. It is TERRACING. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Joshua Williams from Prattville Primary and Infant, runner-up in the male category. Yes, give another rousing round of applause. So we are now left with 6 spellers. The gender imbalances speaking loudly. We only have 1 male amongst 5 females, but for the male gender, there is still a ray of hope. Thank you. Tian and judges will be moving to some social studies words. I'd asked earlier on, can I have a copy of the social studies words? Alright, so we have explored the full gamut of the subject areas that are taught within the schools. We have gone through language arts, math, science, and now social studies. So let's see how good they are. Starting with Tian Lawrence from New Broughton. Tian, spell the word Amerindians.
Amerindian. AMERI. NDIANS.
That's correct. That's correct. Moving to Alicia Duncan from Woodlands Primary. Alicia, spell the word Guatemala.
Guatemala. GUATEMALA.
That's correct. That's correct. And we are asking the audience to be quiet. Be quiet when the words are being posed. Next we move to the champion boy, Samuel Cassell. And he's from New Broughton. Mr. Crawford must be a proud man. Samuel, spell the word Antilles.
Antilles.
A-N-T-I-L-L-E-S.
Just like that? That's correct. That's correct. Next we move to Kimora Johnson from Marley Hill. Kimora, spell the word Columbus.
Columbus. C-O-L-U-M-B-U-S.
That's correct. Next we move to Renee Smith from New Broughton Primary. Renee, spell the word judiciary.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Judiciary.
J-U-D-I-C-A-R-Y.
No, that's incorrect. It is J-U-D-I-C-I-A-R-Y.
That's right.
And that's a part of our government judiciary. Yes. So, leaving us at this time, Renee Smith from New Broughton Primary School. All right, next we move to Sharika Dixon from Grovetown Primary. Did I? Sharika, spell the word Hinduism.
H-I-N-D-U-I-S-M.
Just like that? That's correct. That's correct. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the top 5 now. Give them a rousing round of applause. As we invite Tian Lawrence from New Broughton. Tian, spell the word bipartisan.
Repeat, please.
Bipartisan.
B-I-P-A-R-T-I-Z-A-N.
That's incorrect. It is P-I-P-A-R-T-I-S-A-N, not Z. S-A-N. So leaving us at this time, ladies and gentlemen, it's Tian Lawrence from New Broughton Primary School.
Well tried.
So now, we are in the top 4. And we now invite Alicia Duncan.
Shut down.
Alicia Duncan from Woodlands Primary.
One brought and one man in a shell. No one man, nothing.
Alicia, spell the word bilateral.
Bilateral. B-I-L-A-T-E-R-A-L.
That's correct. That's correct. Samuel? Samuel is from New Broughton, champion boy. Samuel, spell the word monsoon.
Monsoon. M-O-N. Monsoon. M-O-N-S-O-O-N.
That's correct. All right, teachers, parents, we are asking you to control the children, please. I know it has been a long day, but keep them quiet. All right, next, Kimora Johnson from Marley Hill Primary. Kimora, spell the word plateau.
Plateau. P-L-A-T-E-A-U.
That's correct. Sharika Dixon from Grovetown Primary. Sharika, spell the word Bustamante.
Bustamante.
Just like that? That's correct. That's correct. Alicia. Spell the word Ligani.
Ligani. L-I-G-U-A-N-E-A.
That's correct. Samuel. Spell the word Nicaragua. Nicaragua.
Nicaragua. N-I-C-A-R-A-B-A.
Judges, that's incorrect. That's incorrect. So ladies and gentlemen, you can understand. It is Samuel Kessel from New Broughton Primary. Samuel, the correct spelling of the word is N-I-C-A-R-A-G-U-A. You're doing well, but you fell down in the tail end of the word. But he did well, ladies and give him another rousing round of applause. Samuel Kessel from New Broughton Primary School. He did well, he did well. So we're now with Kimora Johnson from Marley Hill Primary. And ladies and gentlemen, we are left with 3 females now. So you know how I am feeling. But it's okay. Kimora, spell the word buoyant.
Buoyant. B-U-O-Y-A-N-T.
That's correct. Next, Sharika Dixon from Grovetown Primary. Sharika, spell the word Antarctica.
A-N-T-A-R-C-I-A.
That's incorrect. It is A-N-T-A-R-C-T-I-C-A. So you left out one of the A. So ladies and gentlemen, give her a rousing round of applause. Sharika Dixon from Grovetown Primary School. Now, we are left with one student from Woodlands Primary, another student from Marley Hill Primary. Give them a rousing round of applause. Alicia, spell the word ceremonial. Shh.
C-E-R-E-M-O-N-I-A-L.
That's correct. That's correct. Kimora, spell the word empowerment.
Empowerment. E-M-P-O-W-E-R-M-E-N-T.
That's correct. Alicia, spell the word Don Figaro.
D-O-N-F-I-G-U-E-R-O-A.
correct. Wow. Wow.
Yes.
That's correct. Yeah. Kimura. Spell the word equinoxes.
Equinoxes. EQUINOXES.
That's correct. Alicia, spell the word Mumbai.
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 That's correct.
Good girl. She studied.
Kimura, spell the word indentureship.
Indentureship. INDENTURESHIP.
That's correct. Alicia, spell the word nomination.
Nomination. NOMINATION.
That's correct. Kimura, spell the word hydrosphere.
Hydrosphere. HYDROSPHERE.
That's correct. Wow. That's correct.
Good. Yes.
Yes.
I don't know.
That's it for the presentation? Okay, Miss Harvey. Alright, I do have to say goodbye to the Grovetown Primary School students. It's such a pity that they cannot stay for the presentation ceremony. It's going to be short. Miss Harvey.
2 persons.
Okay. Alright. We know they're having a challenge with the bus. The driver will not come back for them until to 5. So it is now or that time also. She could take them. Some of them. Grovetown. Yes, call it. Alicia, are we settled? Spell the word peninsula.
Peninsula. PENINSULA.
That's correct. Tomorrow. Spell the word Aztecs.
Aztecs. AZTECS.
That's correct. That's correct. Oh my goodness.
Died on his birthday. Sarah died on his birthday today.
Alicia, spell the word apprenticeship.
Apprenticeship. APP. RENTICESHIP.
That's correct. Tomorrow, spell the word spherical.
Spherical. SPHERICAL.
That's correct. That's correct. Judges, we're getting back to some language arts word. Alright? Ladies and gentlemen, these two young ladies can spell.
Yes.
Give them another rose in round of applause. All right. Alicia, spell the word inseparable.
Inseparable. INSEPERABLE.
That's incorrect. It is INSEPARABLE. But take a seat, take a seat, take a seat. It's not. You're not through as yet. Kimora, you will have to spell this word right. Kimora, spell the word questionnaire.
Questionnaire.
Shh.
Come on.
Can I repeat?
Yes.
QUESTIONAIRE.
That's incorrect. Incorrect. You left out one of the N's. It is QUESTIONNAIRE. Alright, so we are back to square one, ladies and gentlemen. Both of them are still in the mix. Alicia. Spell the word chauffeur.
SHO FA.
No, that's incorrect. It is CHAUFFEUR. Alright, so take your seat. Take your seat.
Try.
It's not over yet. Kimora, spell the word karaoke.
Karaoke. KARAOKE.
That's correct, she's the winner! That's correct. Kimora Johnson from Marley Hill Primary School is the winner! She is the winner! And congratulations to Alicia Duncan. Alicia, she did well as well. Yes, give her a rose and round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The runner-up, yes, Alicia Duncan from Woodlands Primary. But the winner, Kimora Chiliko, but Chipalawa Johnson from Marley Hill Primary School. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, it was very, very exciting. I hope you all enjoyed it. It came down to the wire. It was pulsating. It was exciting. It was riveting. And I can name all of the adjectives, but at the end of it all, Kimora, come on over here. Kimora, come on over here. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, after a very exciting day of spelling, outside to come on the inside now to witness the presentation ceremony. We also have a guest speaker in the house, and of course we have a few greetings as well. So we're asking you please not to stay on the outside, but to come on over now on the inside as we move quickly into our presentation ceremony. Well, one time I started to wonder if we would finish tonight. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good afternoon again. Did you enjoy the competition? Yes, it was very, very good, man. You all can spell, and I must congratulate all of the spellers now. Can you give the spellers, all 28 of them, all 42 of them, the results as well? A rousing round of applause. So at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we'll move into the greetings segment. And of course, we have our beloved Councillor Icival Brown, the brainchild of this competition. I'm sure that she is smiling her way to the bank today. Yes, she must be a happy woman. So at this time, ladies and gentlemen, help me to welcome to the podium your Councillor Icival Brown from the Grovetown Division. Make her welcome, please. Come on.
I'm so happy. Good afternoon, everyone. I made mention already some names that I welcome here, but Miss Boone, she was a little bit late, but she bring goodies, so it doesn't bother me. I want to welcome Miss Beverly Boone, Parish Manager, SDC Manchester. Put your hands together. I just want to say to Miss Boone, you're a wonderful person. And I really enjoy working with you. And you know what I admire about her? Anything happening, she'll say, Icival, where are you? And I would say, here am I. So I want to say thank you, Miss Boone, for leading the charge. And we have a DJ, a maths teacher, and he wears a lot of caps. No other than Mr. Osborne, Mr. Oren Osborne, Field Supervisor, SDC. Along we have Mr. Francis and Mrs. Simit from the SDC office. First of all, let me say thank you, Lord, for sparing our lives to be here so that we can compete this competition in a good and orderly way. Let me thank Mr. Anderson, the principal of the Woodlands Primary School, for having us. Thank you, sir. And let me thank all the other teachers, the 7 teachers. I can't name everybody for participating and accepting my sponsor. Let me say, students, big up. You have done well. I'm really excited. I'm really happy for you this afternoon. And everybody is a winner. Don't forget that. Every one of you did well. Mr. Roy Robinson is here. He's one of the sponsors. I called him and I asked him to assist, and he's here. Let me say thank you, Mr. Roy Robinson, for leaving your business place to be here with us at the Woodlands School. Also, parents and other well-wishers who take time out to be here, the folks and everybody who participate, let me say thank you all to you all. Thanks. But we have 2 ladies. A woman, me say. We have 2 ladies here. One is from Marley Hill, my old school. And someone, my granddaughter texted me on Facebook. She's in England. She said, be careful in a counselor. Mine are specialized. But I am not. I went to the Marley Hill Primary School in my early age. And you know, when you represent a school, then you really would like to see that school come up. So my dream came true. So I'm really happy. Miss Johnson, thank you very much for making Marley Hill proud, Marley Hill Primary School. And I know Miss Hall, she's laughing her head or her way to the bank. Okay, we have here Dixon. Duncan. Oh, Miss Duncan from the Woodlands Primary School. And I'm really happy for you, Miss Duncan. This school, yes, my granddaughter, Mr. Anderson can tell you, she used to come to this school, you know, and she's doing well. She's doing well, Mr. Anderson. Thank you. Now, there is a champion man, I wouldn't say boy, man, Mr. Samuel Cassels. And if we can remember, there when I listen to you and I watch you, I said, yes, this is Samuel for real. You have done well, Mr. Samuel. And I'm proud of you, and I know Daddy and Mommy. And where is the teacher? Where is Mr. Crawford? I know he is proud of you also. And thank you very much for taking part. All of you have done well. And to the media man, Mr. Andre Smith and his brother, thank you all for coming and doing a good job. Because, you know, when we were going on in this competition, people from abroad started to call me. And I said, no, I can't talk right now. You know, I can't talk right now. I'm really happy, and let me thank God again for making it possible so we can be united. And this is unity. This is good. Again, thanks to SDC for leading the charge. I don't know.
All right, thank you, Councillor Brown. Can you give a rose a round of applause? A very happy lady. She has seen her dream come true today. Yes, indeed. So, thank you again, Councillor Brown. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we have Ms. Beverly Booth, Parish Manager for the Social Development Commission in Manchester, a lady of the soil of South Manchester. Yes, someone who loves to see things happening in this constituency. And of course, she is also very impressed with today's activity. So at this time, can you help me to make welcome Ms. Beverly Booth, Parish Manager for the Social Development Commission in the Parish of Manchester.
Thank you, Mr. Osborne. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, students. Councillor Isabel Brown, Mr. Roy Robinson, our guest speaker and sponsor, Mr. Oren Osborne and my team, Mr. Francis, and Mrs. Daniel Smith, to all 7 principals and staff of the participating school, spellers, parents, good afternoon again. I'm really happy to be here this afternoon. During the planning phase, I came down one afternoon for the planning session, and I left dejected because I did not get the feel that it would be having this activity this afternoon. And those who were there know how I felt. But I'm really happy that we were able to pull out all the stops and got all the schools to participate as well. And I'm sure all schools have benefited from this activity this afternoon. This activity falls under one of the 7 programs of the Social Development Commission, which is a community education support program. And this came on stream last year when we were asked by the Ministry of Education to give support to schools. We used to do it in an ad hoc way, and so we started with that program. And last year, one of the councillors in the Manchester Municipal Corporation came up with the bright idea of a spelling bee competition under the program in his division. This year, we have about 5 to 6 competitions of such taking place. And we also have some schools doing parenting sessions, and we have the schools in the Harmons Valley, which is the Boxside area, doing a quiz competition as it relates to environment. Last year they did an environmental poster competition which saw all 5 schools having environmental clubs in their school. So this year we say we're going to challenge them to see how much they remember and how much they know. So that we have been working with the schools. Previously we went to a little school up in North West Manchester named Waterloo quite a few years ago. And I don't know that principal reached up to the school and the cottage. But we ended up turning National Works Agency as a team, and we got the road fixed with sponsors. We built them a fowl coop and we gave them chickens for their breakfast program, all done by the SDC team. So we, along with sponsors and other agencies, we also do work with our schools. So we are here to help you. And when my officers come, we don't want you to say, oh, you don't have time, because it's really to give you the support that you need. We are also at the national level, and most of you will eventually get a circular from your regional office, where again, this was conceptualized in the parish of Manchester, where we are hoping to have SDC clubs in schools. And this year for our parish, we are looking at 1 primary school, and I can tell you it will be coming out of South Manchester. And the other, we have 5 high schools that we'll be putting the clubs in to start off. And it will be based in looking at civic pride of the students in their community spaces and within the school. And we really want you all to get on board. You don't have to wait. If you want it in your school, I know my officer is going to kill me, but let us know, because we will start it even before, because the ministry wants us to do 15 pilot island-wide. And currently we have 6 out of the 15, because we started it here. So we're really working with the schools in the parish. Coming up, and another thing I cannot leave without challenging my teachers and my students. We have what we call community development committees. In Manchester, we have 73 communities, 435 districts. Districts makes up communities, and that is where the bulk of our work is, where communities, we try to empower residents to take charge. These groups are now legal status under the Local Governance Act of 2016. And your councillors and your members of parliament are mandated to be at these meetings that you have. And I can boast that your councillor is almost at every meeting. And she must be commended, and I think you should give her a round of applause for that. It is very important for residents to assist in making decisions where you live. If you don't make decisions, it's either that you're going to make the value of your property less. When you assist in making decisions, you know what is happening, you know what you want your community space to look like. And I have a challenge with my colleagues in the civil service that they are always too busy to participate. I am asking you, when these meetings are to be held, come out and let us get your skill. Let us utilize the skill that you have to plan for your community. I always tell people I lead from the front. I am the vice president for my community CDC in Milkriver where I live. And right now when I leave here, I have an emergency meeting to plan for our business fair that we are having. So I'm urging you, come out, participate. It doesn't make sense you don't come. And when the normal man comes to us, that is less educated, and they take on the training and so on that we give them to participate, and they become councillors and MPs and all that, then you say they can't speak for you when you had an opportunity to be a part of the process. So I'm encouraging you, come on board. The PTAs are supposed to have representatives at the CDCs. The principals are mandated to be at the CDCs, because when we look about education issues, that is where it comes from. You're supposed to have a part of your school plan in the CDC's plan, because that is how the parents, stakeholders and other persons in the community is going to help you to move that school forward, and that you don't have persons taking the children from point A to point B because that school is moving forward and yours is not, because you're not getting the participation of parents. So I urge you, please come on board. The Cross Keys Sweet Potato Festival that used to happen, that all I used to participate in, it's now back on board, and we'll be having it right in Cross Keys Square on November 7th. And so we want you to start planning. A lot of prizes and so on will be there. Plan for it, come out, showcase what your school can do, and take away some of those prizes. We are also having netball competition, and we are urging you to get your netball teams to come out and participate in the South Manchester Netball Competition, which will be held on the 12th of June at Cross Keys High School. And these are here, this is how you start letting the children participate from now. We had, last year when we had the Petrojam Netball Competition, Bethabra was there, and they cupped it. They beat all these big ladies, and they went on, as you know, to the national champions and so on. So these are the opportunities we give you to participate. Let the children be exposed to these competitions. Again, thank you and congratulations to all the students.
Ms. Beverly Bowles, ladies and gentlemen. She has shown out the charge to the schools that will be coming into some of the schools to establish STC clubs. Yes, and of course, there are other activities that will also be engaged in the schools. Give her another round of applause, please. As the Social Development Commission continues, as our tagline says, to build communities and in extension, build Jamaica. Building communities, building Jamaica. Yes, indeed. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we have our keynote speaker in the house. He's none other than Mr. Roy Robinson. Mr. Robinson is a very successful businessman. He has his business enterprise in the town of Mandeville, the capital of Mandeville. Of course, Mr. Robinson is coming from a far way as well. Yes, he has been there and he has done that. Yes. So at this time, ladies and gentlemen, help me to welcome our keynote speaker, Mr. Roy Robinson, who is also a sponsor for this competition.
Thank you, Mr. Osborne. Councillor Brown, Mrs. Booth, Parish Manager for STC, Mr. Earl Agneson, Principal of the Woodland School, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good afternoon. You know, Councillor Brown, I have to share a few points with you. Councillor Brown invited me first of all as sponsor. Then she invited me to take part and say, bring greetings. And when I get here, Mr. Osborne is telling me, I'm the guest speaker. Anyway, as a true man, I never run from a challenge. Never run from a challenge. And if you're really a true man, you must believe there's two things you always should travel with. One is a speech, and the other is a prayer. Right, Councillor Rose? You should always have a speech and a prayer. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take time out to really commend the STC, Mrs. Booth, and this support for this program. Very important step for community building. Very, very important. A lot of us believe that the community cannot be built by outsiders. It can be built from within. And that's the purpose of the STC, to prove that to you. And Ms. Booth, if I may I single out Mr. Osborne? From the moment I come here, or came earlier, I realized Mr. Osborne is craving to go back into the schoolroom, you know. You know, he behaves like a teacher. But apparently maybe he thought in the days that I was in primary school, because we used to give him so much trouble. I don't know why he wanted to work in the classroom. Councillor Brown, I think again, hard work. Hard work. Councillor Brown is a counselor today because of hard work. She never married into it, she never inherited, she worked hard. And she keep doing it. Sometimes she push me over the edge too. But there's a thing called tough love. Tough love. And maybe that's why she made this extra effort and push me over the edge sometimes. I must commend you, Councillor Brown, on the work, getting this program off the ground. And as Ms. Boone mentioned, it is not easy. I mean, she came down and she had doubts about it happening. And I know that must be the hard work of Councillor Brown after that meeting, where it took place. And the support from people like Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson, thank you for using the schoolroom, sir. I know Councillor Brown thank you, but I want to thank you also. You know, for using the schoolroom. And I'd like to take time out to really recognize the teachers. I know the challenges you have with these youngsters. You know, you have to really love them like your own to really teach them. You have to. And I'm so proud to see so many of them. You know, 28 of them stand up here, but it was really 42 because each team had reserves. And they're not, I want to talk about them, last but not least, these youngsters. I want to talk to them personally, not to the parents or to the teachers. But you know, Mr. Albert mentioned something about you all being special. I'll take it a further step. You're role models also for your school and your community. You know? And we know at this level, some of us have challenged reading, some have challenged spelling, and you are the special ones. But I'm going to leave you all with a charge that you have to understand. Your role in your school is to help the ones who are not reading well. Help the ones who are not. You're going to be in trouble. And I'm my father. And I was put in charge, no matter if I'm manager, supervisor. And a youngster walked into the office and said he wanted a job. So my father gave me instructions how to prep people for the job. Wanted to work in the storeroom, you know. My father said, make sure anybody you put in the storeroom can read and write. Must can read the invoice and you know, basically make the customer get what they're really buying. So I remember one guy walking one day, look at that intimidated, that big cut in the face, you know, kind of afraid of him, you know. He's looking a job. So I said to him, you can read, boss? He said, some sort of way. Anyway, my usual test is to hand in the Gleaner, the Gleaner sitting there, the Star, you know. And say, read the headline. So he take it from me and he look on it. And he said, boss, so what really have to do with lifting up hog feed and box and things? I don't know what to tell him. You know, young man just start manager, I don't know what to tell him. You know? And my father turned to him and said, Master, say, yes sir. You see, when you can't read, you know, and you take the layer feed and give the man to go feed in cow, and the cow start laying up egg big so. What you tell him? He turned to the father and said, you want to talk the truth, so alright, so my God. The vice to say, when he passed, you suck him like you idiot, you know, should I tell me that? So, it is very important. This man wants that job in a storeroom, and couldn't get it because he couldn't read. And then, you know, times that I know he maybe at least went to primary school. We all know that. Never take time out. I mean, we touch base, a lot of youngsters nowadays crave for farm work ticket. Councillor Brown will tell you, if you cannot read, don't bother running down. You have to be able to read to go on the farm work program now. You know? A lot of youngsters running down, you can't read, you're wasting time. Another story I want to share with you is that coming here this afternoon, or earlier this morning, I drove past the soldier camp in Mandeville. Saw a lot of people there. So, by slowing down, I started to gather what was taking place in some recruitment program. Right? And I saw a youngster crying, and his guardian or parent was saying, what happened? He said, the soldier man said, I can't read good now. So this was a youngster who had a desire to be able to join the army, dream about it. but he cannot read properly. You know? And when I look at him, you know, he has nobody to blame but himself, you know. Because I'm more than likely he got an opportunity to read. You know? But they took it for granted. So that's why I'm calling the little youngsters, know, most of you in the spelling bee, obviously are good readers. Read or spell properly. You're not too small to help people. You're not too young. And I'll leave you with that challenge this evening, that bear in mind, no matter who you think you are, there's somebody else that can take some help from you. Thank you all.
Wow, wise words, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And I hope that you really listened intently to what Mr. Robinson just said to you. Give our keynote speaker, Mr. Roy Robinson, another round of applause. And to say to you, Mr. Robinson, thanks for being prepared. Yes, you were prepared with both a speech and also a prayer as well. Yes, yes, which you did not render. Yes, so you're a scout. It seems that you were a part of the scout group, scout core group.
I went to Monroe, you know.
Okay, great. Yes, what? I hear some people shouting on here, Monroe. You can have some Monroe nights in here.
There were some boys, you know.
Yes.
Those who went to Monroe, those who wish they went to Monroe.
Alright, you may leave it on that, Mr. Robinson. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. So we thank Councillor Brown, Ms. Booth, and now Mr. Robinson with the keynote address to you all. And please take what I said to you seriously, alright? Now, we're going to move now quickly into the presentation ceremonies. Yes, presentation ceremony. And I see some beautiful plaques here. We also have some certificates here. And we're going to start with issuing the certificates to the schools. First, yes. So we are calling a representative from the following schools to come to receive, yes, your, yes, all right. And of course, Ms. Booth will make these presentations. First of all, we invite New Broughton Primary School. New Broughton, Mr. Crawford, yes, ma'am, the principal, yes. Give my Rose a round of applause, man. Okay, and the children at the same time, Tiana Lawrence, Renee Smith, Samuel Kessel, and Christina Days. Alright, so, school. Okay. Tian, and then we have Renee Smith, followed by the top boy speller, Samuel Kessel. Samuel, champion boy. And then we have Christina Days. Where's Christina? Alright, yes. Give them a rousing round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Prattville Primary and Infant School. Yes. Alright, and we're gonna invite Joshua Williams. Stand by. Yes. Shantoy Evans. Yes, so Joshua Williams, Shantoy Evans, Chiwana Johnson, and Chiwana Johnson, Nordelia, yes, Crawford, yes, Chiwana. And then Nordelia. Nordelia. What a name, man. Yeah, Nordelia Crawford. Alright, give them a rousing round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That's Frankfield Primary. And now we come to Frankfield Primary School. Frankfield? 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 They left? They left? Alright, so we're going to put all of these to the side, and then we go to Plowden Primary and Infant School. Plowden? Yes. And we have the hard-working teacher. Yes. And then we are going to call the Plowden students. Casey McCarthy. Casey. Then we have DeMarco Christian. DeMarco, he will be next, followed by Derek Cassels. So that's DeMarco. Derek Cassels is next. Tashika Campbell. Tashika. And Marley Hill Primary School, Marley Hill Primary. Headed by Miss Hall, Starling Hall, and then our students, Kimona Johnson, Kimora, champion speller Kimora Johnson, Giovanni Alvaranga, Giovanni, where's Giovanni? Then we have Natalia Garrison. Natalia? Here's Natalia. Natalia. And then we have Chevonese Alvaranga. Chevonese Alvaranga. And then we invite Woodlands Primary School, Mr. Anderson, the host, the governor. And then we'll invite Alicia Duncan, Alicia. Then we have Ezania Makala, Ezania. After Alicia, Ezania Makala, Stacey Ann Wright, Stacey Ann, pull up. Zania, your time now. And then Stacey Ann Wright, followed by Roger Hamilton. Roger. Anyone from Grovetown Primary School? Grovetown Primary? Miss Hall? Anybody from Grovetown? Okay, they left. All right. So that's it for the presentation of the certificates. As we move to the plaques. All right, Councilor Brown. Eh? Yeah. Yes. So the teachers for the following schools are inviting you now. A presentation will now be made. Mr. Robinson, you want to hold the plaques? Yes. No. All right. So Plowden Primary, Plowden. Yeah, can you clap them, people? Yes, Plowden Primary. Anyone, you know, anyone, Mr. Robinson. Anyone is good. Yes. Yes. Marley Hill Primary. Marley Hill. Marley Hill Primary. Followed by the whole school, Woodlands Primary, Mr. Anderson. Give them a round of applause, please. Round of applause. New Broughton Primary, New Broughton. Mr. Crawford. Nobody from Grovetown is here. Nobody from Prattville. Anybody from Prattville? Prattville. Oh, yes. Prattville Primary. All right, so Grovetown and Frankfield's not here, Sir Robinson, so we will keep those for them. So give a rousing round of applause for the schools. And then now we will move to the champion boy and girl. The champion boy is none other than Samuel Kessel from New Broughton Primary School. Yes. Top boy. And the top girl is none other than Kimora Johnson from Marley Hill Primary School. The little dynamite, little dynamo. Yes, pocket rocket. Oh my, in spelling. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are into a very important point of our award ceremony. The point standings, please listen up, the point standings. We had 7 schools today, and we want you to clap them as we call them, alright? In 7th position, with 34 points, and as we have said earlier on, it's an accumulation of where the spellers were placed. So with 34 points in 7th place, Plowden Primary School, give them a rousing round of applause. In 6th place with 50 points, Woodlands Primary. In 5th with 52 points, Marley Hill Primary. In 4th place with 59 points, Frankfield Primary. And we are into the top 3. In 3rd position with 62 points, Prattville Primary and Infant School. In 2nd position with 79 points is none other than Grovetown Primary School. And the champion school, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than with 87 points. Who? New Broughton Primary School. New Broughton. Yes, indeed. So first of all, we're going to make the presentation to the 3rd place school. Yeah, the 3rd place. 3rd place school. Grovetown. The 3rd place school is Prattville Primary and Infant. Prattville Primary and Infant. Prattville Primary and Infant. Come up, the teacher. Prattville, come up, teacher, man. Come up, man. Prattville Primary and Infant. Have mercy. Oh my. As well. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a rousing round of applause for Prattville Primary and Infant School. The second place school is not here, that's Grovetown Primary. So we're going to leave all of the goodies for them, for Grovetown. That's all they're going to collect for them. You collect for them afterwards, alright? And the champion school, ladies and gentlemen, who will receive the champion trophy. Okay, where is Samuel? Samuel, champion boy. Come Samuel. So you get one thing, Samuel, come in. Champion boy, ladies and gentlemen, look where Samuel get. Whoa! Awesome. The thing no normal. Samuel, future Prime Minister. Give him another round in our applause. Champion boy, man. Samuel, we're sorry we can't play the music for you. Champion. But alright, yes. So, the top school will receive champion girl. Alright, so we have a gift basket for the champion girl as well. Kimora Johnson from Mali Hill Primary. Wow. Oh my goodness. Kimora, you can manage it. You sure you know how to send for the bricks? She can spell it. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, the champion school, where's Mr. Crawford? Where's Mr. Ian Crawford? Where is he? Mr. Crawford, we have a big trophy for you here. And we have a cash prize. Wow. You need to call for the bricks. Call security. Call security! Where is Mr. Ian Crawford? Come here, Mr. Crawford, man. No, he's there. Yeah, man. On the field. Come in. Come, Mr. Crawford, man. Step up, man. Step up, Mr. Crawford. Now we see the principal of the champion school, Mr. Ian Crawford, being presented with the champion trophy. Come schoolers, you go around to man. You don't go in the picture. So yeah, balance the thing, man. And they have also won a cash prize. I won't reveal how much the cash prize is, but it is something that anybody would like in their pockets right now. Yes, really. So, ladies and gentlemen, it was really a very, very successful day here today. We say thanks to everyone, thanks to Councillor Brown, thanks to SDC, thanks to Mr. Anderson for hosting us, thanks to our two judges here today. Yes man, Mrs. Judith Nelson Glanville from the Woodlands Primary School and Mrs. Nishka Daniel Smith. And thanks to myself, the spelling master, for saying the course. Thanks to you, Miss Booth, for coming. Yes, later on in the day. And it was good for us to be here. Hold on. We have one last thing to do. Children, come back inside. We have one last item on the program, and that is the singing of the national anthem. We cannot leave without singing the anthem, man. Come on, children. And when we are singing the national anthem, please stand at attention. Put on the trophy then, put down the trophies, put down the certificates then, and stand at attention. Everybody put down what you have in your hand. Alright? After three, shh. Be quiet. 1, 2, 3.
Company.